Hello and welcome to a Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Kathy, Krista, Ronnie, Sue, Dorothy, myself, and Sonia. So today is Punched Out Thursday, so we're going to use our punches and dies to create beautiful layouts. Now these are the pictures that I wanted to scrap, and those are, if you've seen the die that I showed you that I used, was a whole bunch of gears. I left it together and I went through all of the scraps that I had left over from the other series that I've been working on all month long in January, and I just spent about 2 hours and went through and rolled all those scraps through my Big Shot, and then I spent another 2 hours poking out all the little intricate details. So I have all of those gears in just the rainbow colors. So my idea was to scrap these pictures, and if you guys know me and you follow my channel, my son recently, back in June of 2020, graduated high school, and we graduated late because of the COVID, and because of the COVID, the pandemic, he was unable to start his college career. So he started his career in November of last year. He applied for a job at Amazon and got hired. So and he has recently he was a seasonal worker, and now he was just recently promoted. So awesome. But I wanted to scrapbook the process. So the first one, which would have the sticky note on it because it has my son's work address and some personal information on there. So I did cover that up for video purposes. And then the one in the button-up shirt was him going to his job interview. Okay, so going through his job interview. Sorry, somebody came in and interrupted me. And then it's his first night on the job because he works third shift. So then the second set of pictures is his before he goes to work. And then the last picture is after he got off work and he was beat. It's kind of funny, but so that gets through right there. And those are the ones that I choose to go with. Now, as you can see, I made a double page layout, and I went all the way around the page and bordered it with all the gears. It did take me just a bit of time, but that's all right. I also made them run across the span of the gap, so where the page gets cut in half, the gears match on either side. Now, while I'm trimming up my photos and getting them onto the layout, let me remind you that this is a Punched Out Thursday to Die For. So all the other lovely ladies that play along weekly, that are the original members, I will have them all listed below in the description box. So when you're done watching my video, please go over and check out theirs. They create the coolest layouts using all their punch and dies, and they were the ones that actually inspired me to start pulling out my tools more, because I have them. I'm sure you guys have them as well, and I don't know if you're like me, but I forget about them because they're not. I have I have an L-shaped desk. I have a small craft room, so basically most of my two of my walls are the desk. One wall's the door, and then the other free wall is all of my cubes that store everything. I do have some cabinets and stuff, but so everything can't be in my line of sight. So the tools I put up, right? Like I keep my inks out, my embellishments out, the stuff that will be used on every single page. Stuff like that is, pretty much in a U shape around me. Like I build a little craft fort. So my tools are in a cabinet, which is only maybe, 4 steps away from me. But I can't see them. And they're not right in arm's reach. Like I actually have to move. So they inspired me to start using my stuff more, and I even created an inventory binder so I could flip through that real quick and see everything laid out. And I've got all my punches and dies and all the mixed media in there, which is awesome because then I just have to pull out the one binder that sits next to me, and then I remember everything I have. So I have my embossing folders in there, my dies, my punches, like I said, all my mixed media, and I'm actually starting to work on a stamp binder so that I can, and it's going to be bigger. Stamp binder's going to be all on its own, but just so I can flip through and see. And I'm not going to I don't know if I'll organize it by theme or probably not. I'll just probably stamp them all out, stick them in there, and flip through it each time. I like flipping through things. All right, so while I was rambling on, I did go ahead and off screen get the title put on, and it says Samuel started his career with Amazon, and I put Amazon in gold, and I just used a Recollections sticker book of letters for the rest of the title. And right next to Amazon, I did go ahead and put that compass on there because he's pointing in the right direction, right? You know, he started his career making really good money. I do go ahead and throw a banner on there because, well, it was sitting there, and why not? And I am going to go around and I'm going to pop up the banner on some foam tape. And then I'm going to come in with some Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins. And I use the Melon Ball, Wine Country, and Lavender Fields. And I'm just going to dump those into my little sequin dish, which that is a trick that I learned from Sandy over at State Goddess, also the creator of Scrappy Reflections. Wait, what is it? You guys know who I'm talking about. So she always uses the sequin dish, and it is a game changer. Okay, so I just dump a little bit of each one into the little bowl. As you can see here, I start opening it, and then I grab my little bowl, and I got this little bowl as a Christmas present at work. As part of the Christmas present, and it's so cute. It's the Pioneer Woman brand, but it's so cute, but I only had one. So it didn't really go with anything in my kitchen, so it became a sequin dish in my craft room. You guys do that? Find like household items and make them craft items? I do it all the time. And I'm just going to take out my little Amazon, it's a jewel picker, and I'm going to sprinkle sequins all around the layout. And I'm pretty sure I don't make you watch me do the entire layout, but I know that the gears are like, the pictures obviously are the, you know, star of the show here, but the gears are the main design element. It's all die cut gears in different patterns and colors and shapes and sizes, but I felt like it needed just a little bit of sparkle mixed in with the gears. And I really feel like the sequins kind of do that. And I just basically used them to fill in the gaps where I didn't have the areas for gears, or I just didn't put gears there. Now, mind you, I do have an entire baggie full of gears, because as many gears as I have on this layout, I have like 4 times more than that in a baggie. But it's okay, because I do a lot of boy layouts, a lot of boy masculine layouts because of Sam and my fiance, because that's who I'm with the majority of the time, right? So, and this is Sam. That's my son, Sam. So I can always throw a gear here and there on one of their layouts, right? And, all right, so now I'm just going to finish it up, I think. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty sure that I started it and then I come back and I finish it. I did have to add a little bit more sequins to the bowl, but since I mixed 3 packs, I wasn't trying to make sure, I was just trying to make sure that I could use them all up, if that makes sense, because I didn't mix them in and then there was no way to sort them back out, right? All right, so I didn't make you watch me do it all. So this is the Schmel Field Trip collection. And as much as I love the Schmel designs, I don't have little kids, so I find them very hard to use. And I've just decided that I probably shouldn't, you know, purchase them. So I did, I know, and you know, I have like 2 or 3 of them, and then after that I was just like, I can't, because I don't use them, and I find them really hard to work with because my son's 19, you know, my soon-to-be stepdaughter's 15, almost 16. We're not using kitty stuff anymore, so it's so sad. So anyway, I do pull some of these out and stick them on the page as to where I think that they would work best. There was something stuck on that. It was like a piece of plastic or something, and it was just really annoying me, to be honest with you. I do go ahead and take some of those lightning bolts and just sprinkle those around the page. My video and rambling is quickly coming to an end, so I would like to thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the layouts, and if you want to subscribe and see more from me, feel free. Also, if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as one. And don't forget to go in the description box below and check out all the other ladies that created fun layouts for today. And I did do close-ups. Go me. Whoop, whoop. All right, those are all the fun gears. And it's almost over. I'll see you guys tomorrow.